Are you looking for the best full-frame mirrorless camera 2021? In this video we will look at some of the top mirrorless camera on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which is in your budget range. Starting at number 5. Sony A7iii. Although it may not be the newest camera on this list, far from it, the Sony A7iii remains very much the Goldilocks option right now. It offers just the right balance of features and performance at a good value price point. You can expect masses of detail from the 24MP sensor, while low light performance is also great. The more modest resolution also pays dividends in producing smaller, less data-hungry files, too. Other specifications worth your attention are 5-axis image stabilization, and high-quality video recording. You can pick up the Sony A7iii at a fantastic price. It's dropped significantly since its launch, especially with more competition now in the marketplace. Finally, the exhaustive array of Sony lenses available for the E-mount should mean that you never struggle to find the right glass for your favorite subjects. We love it. At number 4. Canon EOS R5. Canon created headlines with its first ever consumer-facing 8K full-framer, but that feature quickly became controversial due to the recording limitations. However, for a pro-level stills camera with some top-class video perks, the EOS R5 is a winner. With a 45MP sensor under the hood of this flagship, you're going to get impeccable image quality, and its class-leading autofocus, with a whopping 5,940 AF points, is one of the best in the business. It will also capture images at a blistering 20 FPS with its electronic shutter, with full AFAE in play. So whether it's sports, wildlife, landscape or studio work, you can't go wrong with this snapper. There's also a high-resolution EVF to match, an intuitive control panel on the body and an easy-to-understand menu system that Canon is known for. And match it with any of Canon's new RF lenses and that's one of the best combinations a photographer might need, albeit a pricey one. At number 3. Nikon Z6ii. The original Nikon Z6 was our top pick for the best full-frame mirrorless camera ever since its launch in 2018. And while it's tempting to keep the second-gen model in top spot as well, it's only a minor upgrade. The Z6ii is physically identical to the older body, but the little changes made on the inside make the Z6ii a better camera. To start off with, there's now a pair of X-Speed engines under the hood, giving the Z6ii a performance boost by bumping up burst rate to 14 FPS, from 12 FPS, and providing enough processing power for IAF for both humans and animals. In addition to the existing XQDC Fexpress card slot, you also get a SD-UHSII slot as well, and a firmware update has brought 4K/60p video recording capabilities to the camera. It's only because its AF capabilities aren't as competitive as that from Canon and Sony that we've dropped the Z6ii a little lower in our list, but it's still a solid performer and an excellent alternative to rivals like the Canon EOS R6. At number 2. Sony A7S III. We had to wait 5 years between the A7Siii and the A7Siii, but, as they say, good things come to those who wait. The third-gen video-centric full-framer from Sony is arguably the best option for enthusiasts and professional video makers. It may not be able to match the EOS R5's 8K video or even the Lumix S1H's 6K prowess, but it's currently the only camera that can record 4K footage internally at 60 FPS with no crop, and with no limitations on recording time. Video specs aside, the A7S III is also the discerning photographer's camera too, despite its meager 12MP stills. It is a pure hybrid, although there is the little matter of paying more for less resolution. But when you consider the benefits of the bigger pixels in terms of the dynamic range, the signal-to-noise ratio and the high ISO performance, the A7S III is unmatched in its low light flexibility and performance. And with 10 FPS bursts, not only will it handle street photography marvelously well, it will manage just fine in the sports arena too. At number 1. Sony A7R IV. The R in the name of this range of Sony cameras stands for resolution, and you won't find anything higher than this in the full-frame category. Indeed, at 61 megapixels, it's pretty much medium format territory. All those juicy pixels give you a chance to realize the full optical excellence of Sony's premium G Master lenses. This is the fourth iteration of the A7R, and the A7R IV builds on the foundation set out by the very popular A7R, A7RII and A7RIII. There's crisp and impressive 4K video, effective 5-axis image stabilization and a beautiful 5.76 million dot viewfinder, the best on the market. Couple all of that with 10 FPS burst shooting, a hybrid AF system boasting a blistering 567 points, dual card slots, IAF and masses more, and there's not much to dislike about this model. If you're keen to get the detail, but don't have the capacity, budget or supporting tech, it's worth checking out A7R IV's predecessor, which is still on sale.